Hey everyone, it's Big Sloss back with another special video that isn't just doodle or a gameplay video. This video is going to be a special one. I can already tell by the title of this video it might get more attention than the other videos I've made so far, but maybe that's just wishful thinking. This video is one that is personal to me because it will be talking about my personal beliefs while also talking about a game I enjoy playing. Now, playing Doom as a Christian isn't really a crazy thing. I mean, it's a video game after all. It's made to have fun. But if any of you are Christian or grew up in a Christian household, you might relate to my experience. When I was younger, I couldn't play certain games or watch certain shows or movies because they were satanic, quote unquote. But, I at least got to watch SpongeBob. I know some Christian households couldn't even watch that show, which I think is kind of funny. In this video, I'm going to talk about a few different explanations on why I play Doom as a Christian and how certain Christians might misunderstand the Bible or they get caught up in pop culture and they don't know what we should or shouldn't do in a biblical sense. Now, big sauce from the future here. The more I write this script and the more I realize I'm giving an art history lesson, I hope you guys still enjoy and let me know what you think in the comments below. Now, the first and most important reason on why I play Doom, even as a Christian, is the most simple reason of all. It's just a video game. It is a product made by a team of artists, writers, and developers for me to play and have fun. These aren't real demons, this isn't actually hell, it's just a video game. Technically, this is where the video should end, but there are other reasons I want to talk about. The second reason why I play this game as a Christian, and the main focus of this video, is there are certain symbols in Doom that are labeled demonic and satanic by people, but these symbols have absolutely no biblical relevance whatsoever. The biggest example I can think of is an upside down cross. This symbol is everywhere in the Dark Ages, and I mean everywhere. From character armor to lights on buildings, it is everywhere. An upside down cross has been given this evil interpretation or a satanic interpretation, but that interpretation is not actually biblical or it's not in the Bible. An upside down cross does appear in the Bible, but it has a very different meaning. One of Jesus' disciples, St. Peter, was on their way to get crucified for spreading the gospel. He was going to die the same way Jesus did, on the cross. However, he did not feel worthy to die that death, so he asked his executors if he could be put upside down. His death on the upside down cross was an act of subservience to God and of subservience to Jesus. How would that be interpreted as satanic? Well, it shouldn't be, but it is in pop culture everywhere, and it has been seen as an evil symbol since the early 1800s, even though the Bible tells a different story. Whenever you see the upside down cross in pop culture and it's trying to be scary or evil, just remember it actually means being subservient and humble towards God, the exact opposite of its recent interpretation. I'm not saying Doom is like wrong for having this symbol. It's just one of those things that you see, and when you know what it really means, it's just kind of funny to look at. Another thing in Doom that's called demonic or satanic is the number 666. Now, if you know the history of this number, this is actually an interesting topic to talk about. The reference to 666 and the mark of the beast in the Bible was never meant to be a reference to demons or Satan. It was actually a reference to the Roman Emperor Nero. Nero was the last emperor of the Julio-Claudian dynasty, and he was not a popular emperor. Most surviving statues that we have of him have broken noses, which mean his statues were toppled over by crowds of angry Romans. Early Christians also did not like Nero, so they called him out indirectly in the Bible through the number 666 to avoid persecution. The number is also a future warning to future Christians about evil figures and corrupt leaders just like Nero. So just to recap, 666 is not a reference to the devil, but a reference to Emperor Nero specifically and a warning to Christians about other leaders just like him. And finally, the last topic is the main villain of Doom the Dark Ages, Azrak. Now, most people might see him and go, wow, it's literally the devil. And now, yes, the devil has showed up in countless early Christian art pieces to be red and have horns. And this depiction has been popular even as far back as hundreds of years ago. But the funny thing is, the devil, Satan, whatever you want to call him, is not actually physically described in the Bible. Now, in all fairness, I do think Lucifer was described to be beautiful before his fall from heaven, but Satan himself is not described. And that's intentional. The Bible doesn't want to give the devil any power. So, by not describing his physical appearance, it means at the end of the day he is nothing. And we should not apply a description to him because we should not give him any power over our lives. So, last recap, the devil is not actually described in the Bible, and we shouldn't use pop culture depictions to give him any power over our lives. Now, to wrap things up, if you are a Christian and you don't like these symbols because of their modern day interpretations, that's totally okay. I get wanting to play it safe and not get involved with these symbols, but at the end of the day, these symbols don't have an evil or demonic meaning in the Bible, and if you play a video game like Doom, you're gonna be fine. Thank you for watching my video. The script took a lot longer than I thought it would, and I definitely ended up rambling a little bit out there, and it kind of turned into an art history lesson. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to my next big video. We're still growing each and every day at the time of this recording. We're at 697 subscribers, and by the time this video is posted, it'll probably be over 700. We're getting closer to 1,000, and it won't be long till I start selling these Doom Doodles as stickers. Well, I'll talk to you all again later, and thank you so much for watching.